You're listening to the Saturday Morning Extravaganza on AM 1230 in Toledo, WCWA. My name is Ragtime Rick, and in the studio today, we have a young fellow named Matt DeChamplain. He's visiting here in Toledo from Hartford, Connecticut, but he's no stranger to the Toledo area because he got his master's degree in music from the University of Toledo. And he's here in Toledo to promote a concert coming up this next Wednesday. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing today?
Good. Thank you.
It's great to see you. Tell us a little bit about this concert that's coming up Wednesday night.
The concert is Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30 at the Toledo Club in the Red Room, where there's a beautiful Steinway Grand that they have. I believe it's a Steinway B. I'll be playing piano along with my wife, Atla DeChamplain, who will be singing, and we'll be joined by Paul Keller on the bass, which we're extremely excited about.
Well, Paul Keller's a marvelous bass player, and he's toured with Diana Krall.
Yes.
But your wife, Atla, is going to be filling in for Diana on this particular concert. So what kind of stuff will you be playing?
We'll be playing music from the American Songbook, great standards like Jimmy McHugh's I Can't Give You Anything But Love, On the Sunny Side of the Street. And these are arrangements that Atla and I have put together. We've crafted them, modeled them kind of in the style of Ella Fitzgerald and Oscar Peterson, who are two of our biggest idols collectively, and modeling them after the Oscar Peterson trio, of course featuring Ray Brown. Paul Keller certainly reminds us of him.
Yes, we play quite a number of the Ella Fitzgerald selections on this radio program, so I'm very familiar with what you're talking about.
Nice.
Now, you are a specialist in a very old style of piano playing, is that correct?
Yes. I don't know about a specialist, but I absolutely love the stride piano style. The style that was really created or came out of Harlem in the 1920s, that was popularized, of course, by James P. Johnson, who was the father of stride piano, and then his pupil, the famous Thomas Fats Waller. And those were my idols from the beginning and still are today, along with Art Tatum, who I'm still trying to copy and figure out what the heck he was doing.
I'm not sure that anybody's been able to figure out exactly what Art Tatum was doing. He was pretty much in a class all of his own.
Certainly.
But we certainly enjoy listening to that music. And we've played some of the selections that you recorded. You came out with a CD a couple of years ago, is that right?
Yes, and it's titled Stride Bop. I'm really fascinated with a lot of different styles in the jazz genre. Everything from stride piano, and of course ragtime, all the way up to bebop, hard bop, post bop. And the name of the album is Stride Bop because it was my attempt at fusing both the stride piano style, the styles of Fats Waller, Art Tatum, and James P. Johnson, along with the bebop styles of Bud Powell and Phineas Newborn and, of course, Oscar Peterson.
Right, those are all wonderful piano players. Now, will you be doing some of that stuff at the concert Wednesday?
Yeah, you'll hear some of my arrangements, my solo piano arrangements, and hopefully including the title track Stride Bop, which is a composition that I composed over rhythm changes over George Gershwin's 32-bar form from I Got Rhythm.
Okay. So those will be the solos that you play, and then what kind of stuff does your wife sing?
So Atla sings mostly things from the American Songbook, the Great American Songbook, everything from the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, a lot of the things that you'd hear covered by Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, Billy Eckstine. So, like I said before, we do a lot of arrangements. We've come up with specific arrangements on these great tunes that feature both of us. And also, one of her idols is Jon Hendricks, who she studied with when she was here at the University of Toledo. And like Ella and like John, Atla is very into scatting and is trying to master that.
Is this concert Wednesday night open to the public?
Yes, it is. And you can get tickets online or at the door.
We, of course, always recommend that you get tickets ahead of time, and tickets are available from the Art Tatum Society, and you can order those online at arttatumsociety.com.
And they will also be available at the door.
All right, that's fantastic. That's coming up this coming Wednesday. That's the 15th of October. That'll be 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the Red Room of the Toledo Club. Matt DeChamplain, along with his trio, which includes Paul Keller on string bass and his wife Atla singing some of the songs from the Great American Songbook. It sounds like a great concert. I wish I could be there, but I'm going to be busy Wednesday night because my band plays at the Sodbuster Bar in Sylvania.
Nice. Well, we will be sure to be catching you right as soon as our gig is over.
Yeah, you'll be finishing at 8:30 p.m., and we start at 8 and go till about 11:30, so come on over after you get done, and we'll have a jam session.
We certainly will. I know Al and I will be there. We're going to try and get Paul down. That'll be great.
That sounds great. Well, that'll be coming up this Wednesday. Matt DeChamplain and his trio at the Toledo Club. Let's hear from Matt DeChamplain right now on a great piano solo. Here's one of Fats Waller's compositions, A Handful of Keys.